Kenseth's car looks pretty sporty on the fresh tires.
We talked about that green car earlier, that 18 car.
Trouble again, guys. Got in the 24. Yo! Man, Jeff Gordon took a lick.
Yes, he did.
Jeff Burton took a lick.
And they're still wrecking Allmendinger, Robbie Gordon.
Boy, I don't feel good about Jeff Gordon at all. That was a hard nose-in lick right there. His car went airborne and hit so hard.
The car that had just gotten the free pass was Tony Raines, and that's who
Be careful on the tip now.
got hard into Gordon. There's Allmendinger's Toyota. And there you see Jeff Gordon. He's got the wheel off on his DuPont Chevy, and he will climb out okay. And that beautiful paint job is all done. Allmendinger's okay. Darrell, what are you fond of saying? Cautions breed cautions?
Particularly on these tires. It seems like with the grip factor being pretty low on these tires, the first few laps, every time we've had a restart over here for the last 10 days, has resulted in some of this.
Watch the 24 of Gordon, who came in here with the biggest point lead after 11 races anybody's ever had.
Raines just gets loose off 4, and he gets into Jeff, and Jeff about has it saved till he gets out in the grass, and man, he takes a lick, and then watch Allmendinger lift him right off the ground.
I mean, there was nowhere for A.J. Allmendinger at 84 to go.
No, that was...
You know, Jeff Burton in the 31 got very little of that. A little bit of contact on the nose, but...
I think he got a lot of left side damage.
Okay. Let's watch from the Goodyear blimp.
Jeff Gordon he came so close to getting that thing saved.
3,400-pound cars just bouncing around like basketballs.
Jeff is all right looking at the remains of his car. Comes across right in front of Allmendinger. Oh, that's a hard hit.
Oh, it is.
Even though it's the safer barrier.
Oh,
that's
it is
a hard hit.
That really scared me there for a moment. I'm glad he's okay. Got out fine.
And you know, just watching Tony Raines get loose there, we talked about that in our keys to the race. Easy on the restarts, down on low air pressure.
From Jeff Burton. Let's see how much of this he gets.
Still there, still there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Easy, easy, easy.
Now you can see, you folks at home, that's what he sees. Nothing. It's a lot of instinct. It's a lot of luck. You kind of go where you saw him last.
And his windshield won't clean that easy.
No.
Damage to the left front of Raines' DLP Chevy.
Off and start shaping that up.
Free pass car would have been Allmendinger, but since he was involved, there will be no free pass. And the pile of broken cars gets bigger.
That car took one more lick.
It did. That thing was hard impact.
That's Jeff Burton working on his car in his pit, working on the left side. And the Red Bull team, which started both their Toyotas. Allmendinger now out. Brian Vickers continues. He was not involved. Tony Raines collects Jeff Gordon. Another pileup.
The Coca-Cola 600 on Fox is sponsored by FedEx. Every day is race day. By Wendy's hot and juicy burgers that are made to order. That's right. By Napa Auto Parts. Napa, get the good stuff. And by Allstate, official insurance sponsor of NASCAR.
Our Allstate Good Hands driver, number 31, Jeff Burton. Watch him drive through this one with only minor contact. Where here it looks like he's really going to get collected. On behalf of Jeff Burton, Allstate will donate $1,000 to the Urban Youth Racing School. Allstate, official insurance sponsor of NASCAR. Are you in good hands?
Hey, Mike, you know, Jeff Gordon has failed to finish his last 4 consecutive Lowe's races here. Make that 5 now.
And he's a 3-time winner of this race.
And you know, does it look like the year he was going to turn places like this around, like he did at Phoenix and some other places where he struggled?
Well, he got turned around.
He did. He turned it around all right. He's finished 24th or worse in 5 of his last 6 races here.
Dick Bergman.
With A.J. Allmendinger, who has just come out of the care center, how wild was it out there?
It was pretty wild. We were terrible, pretty much as bad as you can be to start the race. And but you know, it was a long race, and there was only 3 cars a lap down, and I saw Tony get loose off the corner, and you know, I saw the opening to go for it and just try to cleared the one part, and unfortunately Jeff reappeared. So just disappointing. I mean, we need to start these races a lot better. We can't keep starting them off as bad as we do, but you know, that's partly me trying to learn how to do this and partly the team trying to learn how to do this. So we just keep working on it. I think we would have been fine in the long run.
A lot of veterans crashed out as well. Thank you.
He had a great 2nd place last week here in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race.
I've seen marked improvement in that young man. He's giving good feedback now, and he's learned a lot, but obviously the curve is steep.
11 cars now in the garage area, one of those under repair, and we'll come back out Johnny Sauter. Let's have a look at this week's DLP Amazing Moment as you watch from our DLP Ultimate Picture Cam, the cable cam suspended out over the front straightaway here at Lowe's Motor Speedway. May 2005, Jimmy Johnson passes Bobby Labonte on the final lap. Johnson won a record 3rd straight Coke 600, his 4th win at Lowe's Motor Speedway, 4 wins in a 5-race stretch for this man, Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, that was the closest finish I've ever had here in the 600. It's a point something, .0 something.
So Johnson is the only 3-time winner left in the race. Jeff Burton's won it twice, and other prior winners in this race include Dale Jarrett, Matt Kenseth, Casey Kane, Mark Martin, Bobby Labonte, and Kyle Petty.
Now they finally opened pit road for pit stops, and we had about half of our lead lap cars pit for 4 tires, adjustments, full of fuel. Most of the guys at the front stayed out.
Dick is with the point leader.
And the point leader wants to get a look at what happened to him out there. We are glad you were in good shape. How hard a hit was that?
It wasn't really that hard. I didn't, you know, the car got up in the air really good. I knew that. I was seeing the racetrack, but the 96 just got loose. I tried to go underneath him. He clipped me and turned me in the grass and just, you know, went right in the outside wall, and then the car got airborne. You know, I mean, the 84 hit me right at the time I hit the wall. That's what's sending it up in the air like that. So spectacular wreck, unfortunately, because, man, what an awesome race car we had. I was so proud of Steve Letarte and these guys, and you know, when we bring race cars to a track like that, it just makes me have a whole lot of fun. And I was having a blast out there, and I hate we're out of it, but I'm okay. And say hi to Ingrid at home, because I know she's probably a little nervous right now, but I'll be home soon.
You used to have such a love affair with this place. Poles all the time, win all the time, lead so many laps. This is 5 in a row. What's it going to take for you to fall in love again?
Well, I was falling in love today. I tell you what, when the cars are driving like that, you drive from 32nd up to top 5 the way we did. I was liking it, you know, but we got to have everything go our way. We've been having so many good things go our way. You know, I hate that because of the points, but as good as this race team is, we'll fight our way back and get back up there and have some more good runs and hopefully come back here in the fall and show what we're capable of.
Terrific. Thank you. We'll see you in Dover.